of change cannot be compared to the gain of change. Change is temporarily painful but permanently liberating. Nobody can hit the top if you're not willing to change. Change in the right direction is the starting point for every success. If you don't believe you need to change, then you don't expect to take charge. It's not going to be convenient, but to slide, there has to be what? Change. In the way you think, in the way you do things. Are you hearing me? Doing the same thing, same way, and expect a different result is another definition for insanity. A wise man said. Stubbornness and unwillingness to change is the energy of fools. There are people who want to change church, want to change friends, want to change their marriage, husband and wife, want to change school, but they don't want to change themselves. They want everybody to change, but they don't want to change. But you can never make it until you change. Listen, this means to become different, transformed, or converted in one's way of thinking or behavioral pattern. The eagle undergo changes in order to live longer. The eagle, hear this story, life story. The eagle can live up to 70 years. How many years? But for it to attain this number of years, the eagle must do something. The eagle will have no choice but to take a drastic decision to change. The eagle uses dreadful talons, those claws, that is the claws, and the powerful beak to subdue and devour his prey. However, this is what happens. When the eagle gets to 40 years, the two most dangerous weapons of the eagle, they become weak. The beak, you see some eagles will bend at 40. So he can't be able to pick anything. Then the talons will be so strong that he will not be able to pick a prey. Even the feathers, which serves as his strength of flight, will become so old, heavy and thick for you to fly freely. At this point, the eagle is left with two options. Either to die at 40 or go through a painful process of change in order to live. How will the eagle do it? This is what it does, life story. Eagle will now fly to a high top of the mountain. At the very high point of the mountain, he will take that his beak and hit the rock like this. Bop! 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 It will bleed it. That beak will fall out with heavy pain. They want to change systems. They want to change situations, but they are not willing to change themselves. What will make you succeed in life is what you're willing to change. So here, embrace change and you'll be a high flyer in life and destiny. It is not going to be comfortable. You think the eagle is it comfortable? No. You find out that when he gets to 40, he will not be able to pick any prey. If he goes, rabbits will escape at 40. Once he gets to that point, he will go, the same eagle that just picked things anyhow, he will not be able to pick his prey anymore. He becomes so weak. You are seeing yourself, you are not going forward. You should ask yourself a question, why am I not going forward? There are one or two that I have to change. It's a painful process, but it's worth it. Am I talking to you? It's a very, change is not convenient. No change is convenient. No change is what? Convenient. It's going to go through a painful process, but you have to. Either you have to accept it, or you stop there. That's why many people are just stuck in their life, not going forward. It's not the devil. Most times we are binding the devil. It's not the devil. It's just a process of change. If all of us can change, now for instance, let everybody this part of the world change, the country will go forward. True? It's not economy. It's just change. It's just what? Change. All we need is to change our way of life. As Christians, not change. You are saying there's job problem. No. There's integrity problem. True? Now, The first quality of an accountant, first qualification, second qualification, third qualification is integrity. It's not ICANN. The first qualification of an accountant is not ICANN. It's integrity. Because you can have ICANN and put people in the can. It's not I have this qualification. The first qualification of an accountant is integrity. The second qualification is the third qualification is what? Integrity. Not paper. Because the most brilliant accountants who have no integrity, they are the worst. Because if an accountant wants to steal, you won't see it. They know where you suspect them, so they will balance it before you arrive. So the quality you need from an accountant is not how brilliant, but how can the person have what? That's the qualification. Not I pass 50 papers. But that's a process of change. That's a process of what? Change. Everybody's looking for quick money, but you have to change. If all of us change today, there's space for all of us at the top. True? Are you getting me? How many will accept change? Will you accept it? Change is not covenant. Is it covenant? No. Before you ask people to change, you change. Before you want the system to change, you change. Then the clause also, he will do everything to move them out. He will move his feathers. And then a new one has to grow. After that new one, he will not take a new flight. At that point, he will be able to live for extra 30 years. But if he refuses to do that, he will die at 40. That's how life is. If you want to be at the top, there must be painful change.